This is the AI News Flash for June 11th, 2 a.m. UTC. But first up, OpenAI is considering drastic price cuts, anticipating a war for users with Anthropic, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Behind it is an intensifying race to monetize. OpenAI has missed several monthly revenue targets this year, while Anthropic has surged in the enterprise market. First quarter revenue put OpenAI at about $5.7 billion, nearly $1 billion ahead of Anthropic. But Anthropic is on track to more than double its quarterly revenue, from $4.8 billion to almost $11 billion.
The price war is already underway. OpenAI's cheapest tier, ChatGPT Go, runs $8 a month, and Google has launched a sub-$5 plan, fueling a discount battle for developers and enterprise users. Notably, Anthropic filed confidentially for an IPO with the SEC on June 1st, becoming the first major frontier AI lab to begin the listing process. On both fundraising and monetization, the rivalry between the two AI leaders is entering a new phase. Next, China's export controls on indium phosphide are threatening the global rollout of AI data centers. Reuters reports, indium phosphide is the core substrate for optical transceivers, the high-speed links that connect massive clusters of AI chips. China added the material to its export control list in February 2025, requiring a permit for every shipment outside the country. Permits take roughly 60 business days, about 3 months, creating substrate supply bottlenecks worldwide. Chip supplier AXT expects demand to roughly double in 2026 and double again in 2027. As AI data centers shift from copper wiring to optical connections, this material has become a hidden choke point in the supply chain, showing that another front line of the US-China AI race lies in an obscure photonics material. Third, North Korean hackers were behind nearly half of state-backed cyber activity targeting the US tech sector, according to cybersecurity giant CrowdStrike. Over the period from April 2025 to May 2026, North Korea accounted for 47% of state-backed attacks, with a group called Famous Cholima responsible for nearly half of all hands-on keyboard intrusions at American tech firms. AI is central to the playbook. The hackers use AI to generate real-time deepfake images, spoofing the faces of real people, then pose as foreign nationals with fake IDs to land remote jobs. North Korea stole roughly $2 billion in cryptocurrency in 2025 alone. Infiltrated workers funnel legitimate salaries back to the regime while stealing intellectual property and data, turning to extortion when discovered. AI impersonation is accelerating a state-scale cyber threat. And finally, across the United States, local governments are moving to ban AI data centers outright. Jackson County, Florida, passed a permanent ban on data centers this week after its first public hearing, driven by strong community opposition. Neighboring Holmes County is set to debate a similar measure next week. The trend is spreading nationwide. In Monterey Park, California, voters approved a first-of-its-kind ballot measure permanently prohibiting data centers. In Hill County, Texas, a developer is challenging a ban in court. Concerns over power consumption, water use, and rising electricity bills are driving the backlash, and the expansion of AI infrastructure now faces a major hurdle in community acceptance, likely to become an issue in the 2026 midterm elections. That's all for this AI News Flash.